Hey everybody, Mark Agnesi here in the back room at Norman's Rare Guitars, and welcome back to another episode of Guitar of the Day. Oh boy, let's see. We're approaching 200,000 followers on Instagram real hard, Jen.
Yes.
Those are like 198.
I'm working
Last time I saw it. I just hit 140,000 followers on Instagram at Mark Agnesi, if you're not following. But yeah, the store's about to hit 200. It's just taking off, man. Thank you guys for following. Thank you guys for watching all the videos and everything. We really appreciate that. Let's see, it's Wednesday. We either do ES guitars on Wednesday, or occasionally we throw in the Weird Ass Wednesday. I think I found something to satisfy both of those masters. And guess what color it is?
Poopy brown.
Why don't you guys come on back, check this thing out. This is from 1970. This is an original Gibson ES-150D in original walnut brown finish.
Wow.
Mark, that's a 335. Oh, no it isn't, because check this out. Oh, look at the depth on that guy. Let's talk about the ES-150, because the ES-150's been around for a really long time. This is originally the guitar associated with Charlie Christian, the ES-150 Charlie Christian, with that Charlie Christian pickup there in the neck, which was like a 16-inch archtop guitar. One of the kind of the beginning of Gibson's electric guitars, which got discontinued, hadn't been around for a while. When the corporate asshats at Norland took over Gibson, they decided, you know, the 175 sales were kind of declining. They needed a cool arch top to kind of boost sales again. Got to get those numbers up for the stockholders. The 335 was still killing at the time. It was one of their more popular models in the catalog. So they said, hey, let's take that 335 shape, we'll get rid of the center block, and it's a full 3-inch depth. So yeah, it looks just like a 335 from the front, but like I said, totally hollow inside. The 335 has that center block running down through. Full 3 inches deep, all maple laminates, just like a 335 would be. Two of Gibson's patent number pickups, chrome parts. This right here is a master volume. So if for some reason you're in the middle position and you know, you have to dial in your thing, you've got a master here too, because sometimes when you turn down a volume, you start to lose some highs and stuff like that. This way, you leave the pickup going full blast, and then you can just really just dial down the tone on these things. One of the peculiar things about a lot of these Norland guitars, right from the 69, 70 thing, right when you get into 1970, you start to see two different things. You'll start to see Made in USA stamped on the back of the headstock, and then you'll also start to see what we call volute, which is that little bump that kind of comes out right where the headstock meets the neck. Now this one shipped with no volute, but it does have the Made in USA. Now I've had 69s that have the volute, but no Made in USA. Once you get into the corporate thing, guys, all bets are off. Everyone's kind of got its own story. They did these in blonde, and they did them in walnut. There's also like a handful of cherry red ones out there. And when I say handful, I mean like 5 or 6, something like that. They're very, very hard to come by. But yeah, it's a cool guitar. They didn't make them very long. They released in 69. I think they were done by the early part of the 70s. They only had a 3 or 4 year run with this model. But it's weird, and it's cool, and it's something we definitely haven't done. And it's my favorite shade of poopy brown. Why don't we go plug it in, see what this thing can do. Alright, we're out front. We have the 1970 Gibson ES-150D, original walnut finish. Today we're going through 410 Hot Rod DeVille. All EQs at noon. Just a little bit of reverb. Just a little bit of drive, just to get a little bit hairy. Let's start on that neck pickup. See what we got here. into the middle position, combination of those two humbuckers together. So let's go down to that bridge pickup on its own. Put a little bit more drive on it. Let's have some fun. It does Toto, it does Kings, it does everything, man. From 1970, it's a short-lived model, but it's pretty cool. This is the ES-150D. Kind of looks like a 335, but it's totally hollow inside. It's 3 inches in depth. And of course, it's my favorite color, walnut brown. Made in USA stamp, but no volute on this one. It's a pretty cool guitar though. Very, very clean overall. Hey, follow me on Instagram at Mark Agnesi. Follow the store at Norman's Rare Guitars. And check this and the rest of these guitars out online at normansrareguitars.com. NBA Finals start tomorrow, Thumping Thursdays tomorrow. I have all sorts of stupid ideas. I might even do a fretless bass tomorrow, just because I'm a glutton for punishment. We'll see you guys for another episode of Guitar of the Day tomorrow. You guys have a great night. Peace.